Where'd your world go?
Oh yeah, it's just it's somewhere around here. You
Oh,
know?
it's just nighttime. Just nighttime.
Oh yeah, it's just very, very dark. You know.
Yeah.
There's a fiery skeleton. Can you drop me a torch? I don't think you can get a torch from any of the skeletons. No, but I
Well, you
got.
have the coal now. You just need a stick.
Right. Oh, there we go. Now I got gold. God,
Uh-huh.
I'm rich.
And if you want torches, just break a tree.
You're so right. Oh yeah, you can only get it from a dark creeper. Okay. It's literally only a dark creeper. Or loot bag? What kind
No,
of
what you see? They're from Quest.
okay. That makes sense. Okay
And
then
if you want it, and what you can do is you can make a backup right before and keep doing it till you get a torch.
that's true. That's just very like stupid. I don't like that.
I
Mm,
think you'd be surprised how much you're gonna have to do that with Garden Underground.
I don't want to do that though.
And you're never gonna get anywhere. Because there's some parts I'm pretty sure you have to do that because it's RNG based, and you have to get a certain RNG.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
That's annoying. Is there a different way of getting? I wish you could just see what different types of sticks there are, or like what type of sticks, because like it doesn't show you the like it says accepts the following. It doesn't like stick. Or I guess I could just do. Wait, what's it? What is it? Stick wood, stick. What's the? Not that. Not that.
Oh yeah, you had it. Go back. Do that again.
What? It only had these
Right there.
ones.
The no, the blue one. Click that. Shift click it. No, alt click it. It's supposed to expand, but I don't know how you expand it. There
Oh,
you go.
alt click. Yeah. Thank you, Dragon. I guess
You're
it doesn't
welcome.
actually help me that much, but you know, yeah, it's cool. It's good to know. Thank you. I appreciate it. Is there any other way of
You're
getting
welcome.
sticks? Anyway.
Yeah, break a tree. Duh.
You're so right. Why didn't I think of that? Oh yes,
Why aren't you doing it?
tree growth simulator. I should just make that right now. I don't know what's
Yeah,
wrong with me.
breaking a tree is the first thing you do in Minecraft. Like, what are you
Yeah,
doing?
silly me. Such a silly guy.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of waiting for like I don't. I just been kind of waiting for like the infernal skeletons to spawn
Mm,
because they actually have good stuff. I need to expand out this far. Like I need to make it bigger. This is not good
yeah.
enough.
Just keep making it longer.
Yep. Probably make it wider too, but I don't know. We'll see. Because I want to have like enough dark spots for like mobs to spawn, but at the same time I don't know. Like I want it to be able to work 24/7, but I don't know if I don't know if I actually want it to be able to work 24/7. You know what I
Why
mean?
not?
Well, because if I keep doing the dirt thing, then it takes me forever to actually get dirt. And I think it might just be easier to just kind of set up little separate spots using like the heads, like make the areas out of just like the normal heads and set it up
Mm,
that way.
huh.
Because like
No,
they won't spawn during the day, but they'll still spawn on the graves. Um, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'll have to kind of figure out what to do. By the way, I want to, yeah, I do definitely want to expand it out. I just need to figure out a way to actually do that. Hmm. I wish I could see. I need a torch. The thing is, they were talking about like how fire creepers are supposed to be, or like creepers that are not fire creepers. Like any mobs that are on fire is supposed to give off light source, but it doesn't do that. Did they like disable that or something, or
I mean, they do give off. Well,
they don't? They
depends what you do. You don't have shaders on is the thing.
Does it only work with shaders?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You
Oh,
probably don't have any shaders selected. Go to your video setting. There you go. Yeah, just install some shaders.
oh wait, what? Do they not have? Oh my god! So I'm gonna
No,
have to.
there's no.
So I'm gonna have to manually. Um. Okay.
Also, shaders gets rid of the true darkness.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Hmm. I guess. I guess we'll see how that goes. Does it even look like I have shaders on?
No. Huh.
Hmm. Do you get a different shader spec?
Are you doing it for the correct version?
It should be. I mean, I'm just downloading it from like through Prism.
Maybe import it instead of using Prism.
Let's try this one because it
Does it
does.
take you a while to load?
Yeah, like it takes a little bit to load, which is like that makes sense with shaders, unless I have it. I mean, I don't.
Oh, yeah, it looks the exact same.
Nothing looks different. I don't know. I have no idea, but it's fine. It's whatever. Oh, the cobweb looks different. No,
Oh
well,
yeah.
nope. It's just the lighting. Never mind.
Oh,
Ow! Stupid freaking skeleton. Also, these bats are so frustrating. They just constantly get in the way.
mm. Wait till you have warp and you have fire bats and withers spawning.
Fire bats?
Yeah,
Oh, I
they're
think
pretty
I've.
much bats with fire.
Yeah, I think I've seen bats like that before in mod packs. Don't they, like, set you on
Yeah.
fire if they touch you or something?
Yep. And then you're gonna have withers spawning, you're gonna have your base decaying around you. It's great.
Gosh, I hate this.
Warp is great.
I need to... I can't
You
even...
keep getting stuck.
Oh, come on! There we go.
Oh, it's an infernal one.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to kill.
Why are you breaking the roof?
To set them on fire?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Some infernal wolves have fire resistance.
Yeah. At that point, I just, like... leave. Like, I just die. That's all I can really do.
Just die.
Didn't drop anything. Because the thing is, if you die, then the infernal mobs lose their infernal effect.
Really?
Yes. Which is really dumb.
Yeah, that's really weird.
But I don't actually think I have a choice right now. But to... Because I'm not going to be able to break the block. No, I don't know. I'll... Do I keep it? Do I keep this fight? I'll keep this fight.
Oh. You wanna know what I just remember? That makes your run a lot harder as well.
Sure.
Since it's Guard of the Grind, that also means it's a no rocket run.
No rocket run. What does that mean?
You can't go to space.
Why?
You have to, because all those space dimensions are just gonna be void like that.
Oh, yeah. I think, or no, I think they have, I think there was, like, with the modern version of Garden of Grind, I think they have that enabled. I think they had, like, made it work somehow. I don't remember. I just remember looking at the, I'll have to relook at the GitHub page. You!
Are you just done with it now?
No, that bat, I was breaking the cobweb, and I was at, like, 87% or something, and the bat flew in front of me.
Oh, that's funny.
God, this... Oh my god. These breaking the cobwebs takes forever. I wish the stupid infernal mobs didn't lose their effect after you die. I think that's so dumb. Like, I don't even understand why why it works that way. It doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem right at all. Also, yeah, you freaking deserve to die. I would love a sword! Can someone drop me a sword? Give me a sword.
It'd be funny if you get a bow.
Honestly, a bow wouldn't be that bad either. With how many freaking arrows I have?
Oh yeah, and all the skeletons.
So funny to me that freaking skeletons, they still drop arrows, But even though none of them actually has a bow. None of them.
Yep. It's Minecraft. That's how it works. It's logic.
What? What is... Nick is saying that there's a lot of people that he has seen play Divine Journey 2 as their first pack. You have to be a psychopath to think that's actually true. There's no way. Also, why? Why do I... Is it because of my... Don't tell me it's because of my dietary, like my nutrition. Is that why I have mining fatigue right now? There's no way.
Oh, yeah. That is why. That is why.
How do I... What? And it doesn't reset upon death? How are... What?
Yep. As I said, Garden and Grind is the hardest version you can play.
Why does it not reset upon death?
It doesn't. It's spice of life.
Friggin... That's so... That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense.
Isn't it fun?
I have an idea. If it doesn't reset upon death, I have an idea. Because you know what? Screw the game. Why do I get, like, slowness from eating? Is it because I'm well-fed? Maybe it's because of... Maybe it's just because I'm eating
It was
human.
probably. It also might be because you've eaten it a lot, repetitively.
Maybe.
And do you like that your hunger doesn't really reset when you die? Very much.
Oops.
Please.
I mean, I guess that works. Not what I meant to do, but that's okay. Like, your hunger resets upon death.
No, it only goes to like 3 nudges, I think.
Well, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't go all the way back up, but... This just fully doesn't reset at all, and then you get all these debuffs because of how low it is. So you basically...
Yeah.
I don't understand. So you're basically going to be permanently debuffed.
Well, until you get food. Or you no longer need food.
Yeah. So basically, permanently.
No, just till you get a healing axe.
But if you are at a point where you are, like, fully debuffed and you can't do anything, then what do you do then?
I mean, you will never be able to not do anything.
Are you sure?
Yeah, pretty sure.
What about if you get so debuffed to the point that you can't deal damage to enemies?
I'm not sure about that.
Don't you get... Because, like, aren't you... Unless, like, you only get mining fatigue, unless mining fatigue is, like, the worst that you get. But I would assume
You
that...
might get slowness.
Because I assume that you would also probably get, like, weakness and stuff, too.
I'd never gone very low, so I'm not too sure.
I have an idea. If I get my protein to 100%, because that's 100% possible if I just eat enough of the raw meat. Like, what happens when you get protein to 100%?
No idea. Gates for the X players.
I don't know. I mean, it's because because expert packs, like the progression in expert packs is already really slow.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I'm mainly just concerned about well, I mean, you can read what I said, but uh, it's like players that have already played like GTNH. Yeah, the progression in GTNH is just really slow. So
Yeah.
players that have already played it, like they already understand that. For casual players, they aren't gonna like. I think it's gonna be um. I just yeah. I feel like casual players. It's gonna be just way too. I feel like it might be too slow for casual players. That's what I'm concerned about. Concerned about like the progression just not being fast enough. Because I feel like um having a few like expert players go through the pack and being quick about it or whatever, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think the main
Yeah.
problem is just retaining players. Like getting
Yeah.
people to actually keep playing. That's where I have the concern. Because I know like myself, Yonk, Kobe, like we don't care. And I'm just speaking for us. I can't speak for everyone, right? But
Yeah.
just because I've spent time playing mod packs and stuff with those guys, I know they don't care about what everyone else is doing. They just care about what they're doing. Yonk cares
Yeah.
about what the team as a whole is doing. So Yonk doesn't Yonk doesn't mind a little bit of progression here and there. But if you're like if you guys have just built a house and then the next day then you beat the game and he's just like well then what was the point of me like even being here? Yonk at that point doesn't
Yeah.
want to play anymore, you know? Because he doesn't feel like he's contributing to the team at all, right?
Yeah.
Um
I mean, even in Gregtech, no matter what stage you're at, it's never gonna feel like that because you can never do a lot
yeah.
relatively in one day.
Yeah. And that's the thing, it's like even I feel like with modes I feel like even Divine Journey too, I feel like there's not much progress you can make. Like when it comes to expert packs, it's really just that slow progression that's the problem. And I think I think casual players will need to team up
Yeah.
because
I mean,
other
I'm even down to like have a few casual players on a team if they would want to. Like, if I
yeah.
was to play, I'd be fine.
And
Because honestly, if I play GTNH again, I do not want to go as fast as I was before. Because one, it's not fun going that fast. Two, I don't got time to go that fast.
yeah, I might actually switch my vote. All right, I'd never voted for. I'm gonna do GTNH, Divine Journey 2 are the two packs that I'm like interested in. Um,
Because like I would probably play, but I will not be able to go as fast as I could before. because
Yes,
just time
that
now.
makes sense.
But I'm fine with that. It avoids burnout as well, so that's not always good.
Hmm.
Because GTNH is a pack. If you go fast, you will crash.
Yeah, I just like trying to progress
It's better
there.
to just go slow and take your time with it.
Yeah, I yeah, I just don't. Because yeah, casual players would definitely need someone on their team that like kind of knows not I guess not necessarily what they're doing, but
But
honestly,
the thing is, the good thing about like expert packs like GTNH is that they have a whole Discord with tons of people willing to help.
exactly. And wait, I think what version of Minecraft is Divine Journey in? Isn't it 1.12? Yeah, it's 1.12. 1.12.2. So it's actually later Minecraft version than GTNH, which I feel like probably will play into the decision. We'll have to see, because yeah, I think when it comes to expert packs, players almost have to like team up, like I said before, just because if you
Yeah,
go offline and then you come back and it just feels, and then you're just kind of like, oh, just time to slowly progress again. I just feel like that's gonna get really annoying just to constantly go through and be like, oh yep, just guess we're here now. We're back doing this again, just slowly progressing. So I feel like if you can
yeah,
go offline, have someone kind of do a little bit, like just kind of, while you're off, then you can come back and it's like, oh, some progression was done. Now I can do something, and just kind of go like
yeah,
have like a bit of a back and forth.
yeah,
Or just to the point where it just doesn't feel like you are doing everything on your own. Oh yeah, I forgot that doesn't do anything. Does if I eat this even after I don't imagine it would keep contributing, right? No. Okay. Wouldn't make sense if it worked that way. If I get max protein, I'm under the assumption of like I'll probably get like strength or something. That's what I'm thinking. And I'm like, that would be amazing.
so I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back.
Okay. You are not the guy that I'm trying to burn. Protection, protection 5 and protection 3. What in the world? Like some of the yeah, I got those iron leggings that had protection 5 on them earlier. Like some of this stuff is just crazy. I might have had to have actually punched him to be able to get the crazy drop, which I kind of forgot to do. That's okay. Let me I didn't think about this part. Um Or what if I... Hold on. I could leave that like that, right? But just... like, lower this down. I feel like that would actually make more sense to do it this way. Oh, yeah, I kind of figured I was a little too close for that. I almost have a full set of armor at this rate. Okay. There we go. And then I already ate that. Okay. Pretty sure I just saw something fly off the world. I don't know what that was, but whatever. I think you just get slowness from eating the raw human flesh. I think that's what that is. Okay. Let's build up my protein. See what I get when I get like really high level protein. I'm gonna just break these for now. Just so I can actually start getting some guys spawning. Because it's currently not dark enough for it. Okay. I feel like you probably get some sort of buff, right? For having high enough protein. We got spider eyes. Do they also... Infested. Ow! Ew! 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 No! 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 Gosh! You freaking... Disgusting! You're disgusting! You are disgusting! What if I, like... Oh, no. Can I, like... Does this work? Nope, nope, doesn't work. Doesn't work, doesn't work. Does not work. Ow. You freaking... You are disgusting. I can't hit you. I actually cannot hit you. You are fully invincible. What it... Okay. No way. No way this guy has become invisible. I can't hit this guy. I actually can't... I fully can't hit him. This is crazy. This is actually... I'm fully getting farmed. Oh my god. He literally just fully became invincible for a while. I hate that thing so much. But I also feel like they could maybe drop something good. I don't know. I can't hit this guy. I can't. I can't. I fully can't hit him. Okay, yeah, I give up. I give up. I give up at trying to deal with that infested skeleton. I'm just gonna, like... Because I can't hit... There are just times when he just fully becomes
I'm back.
invincible. Hey, Dragon. I'm fully losing my mind.
I got distracted by my cat.
It's no problem. I got an infested skeleton, and half the time I can't even freaking hit him. I hit the little infested crawlers, guys. It's so annoying. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I can even show you, Dragon. I'll even, like... Actually, I'll have to wait on that. I'm just gonna worry about it later. Do it later. Do it some other time. But yeah, like, the infested crawlers, like, sometimes when I would die, they would just become invincible. And then I just couldn't punch them, and then they would just fully just kill me. But that's what I'm referring to about, like, sometimes mobs are just invincible for no reason. And it makes no sense. So freaking annoying, though.
Yeah, I don't know. Whenever I've played, I've never run into an issue with mob health. Normally because I don't fight mobs very often, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair.
They're not a big part of the game. That's not part of the grind.
Yeah.
But I definitely think playing it with the entire Discord would be quite fun.
Yeah. Also, the fact that this guy's just in the floor. What am I supposed to do? This guy's just chilling in the floor. He glitched through the floor.
It's also fun because it sparks for larger groups than like 1 or 2 people.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a lot of player engagement with each other. That'd be nice.
That's true. All these bugs are driving me crazy. Like, bro, how did this guy get in the floor? Like, just kill me. It's fine.
He's just using no clip.
Okay, what is this? Freaking Gmod? Whatever you...
Yeah. You know, you thought this was your world. It's actually the skeleton's world.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
That's why he gets to break the law of physics. Even though there's really no physics in Minecraft other than with sand.
Yeah, sand and gravel, just falling blocks.
Yeah, don't you love it when I drop a 1 meter cube of sand and it lands perfectly as a 1 meter cube of sand?
It makes perfect sense. What do you mean, Dragon? It makes perfect sense.
Yeah. We all know things don't spread out. It just doesn't work like that.
Yeah,
Everything's 1 meter.
it just falls in a perfect block, you know? It returns back to its original shape, you know?
Yeah. Because that's how everything works. It has to be like that, or else our
Yeah,
world would fall apart. Why do
everything.
you think why do you think all the planets are perfect spheres
Uh,
with
spheres, Dragon.
perfect orbits?
What do you mean? I thought the world was flat. What do you mean, Dragon? I don't. What
No,
kind of propaganda?
no, it only appears flat because
What's
it's
this happening?
so spherical, and a sphere is just a ton of flat edges.
Dragon, you're making a little too much sense. We're gonna have to shut you up. We're gonna have
Because
to.
if a sphere is just infinite edges, so a sphere is a polygon.
Okay,
It's an infinigon.
okay, Dragon. Yeah, we're gonna need the security.
Yes.
Security, come get this
One
guy.
more. As long
Security.
as if we use the limit of x for the number of sides, if that approaches infinity, then we get a
So
sphere.
you're so you're doing integrals. Is that what I'm hearing? You're doing an integral.
Yeah,
Do you know what an integral is, Dragon?
of course I know what an integral is. I'm literally self-studying calculus BC,
Okay. I'm just just making sure. Just making sure.
and I'm taking calculus-based physics. Of course I know what an integral is.
Well, I don't know these things. Okay, Dragon. I'm just making sure.
What? Didn't you graduate high school?
Yes, I also didn't graduate college, but you know, I went to college.
What did you do?
Well, I ran out of money. That's why I couldn't finish college. But I went to college for a programming degree. But while I was
Oh,
in college, I took calculus.
yeah. The thing is, see, the difference is you're taking the class. I'm forced to self-study it because my counselor wouldn't let me skip pre-cal.
I took pre-calc in high school. I don't think
Yeah, but
they.
my pre-cal teachers are so dumb.
That's fair. We never
I,
learned
I,
integrals in pre-calc. So
no, we don't either. That's why I said I'm
well,
I'm studying calculus myself.
the problem is that so basically how my class was supposed to function was
Yeah,
we were doing trigonometry, and then like the first semester, then the second semester we would do pre-calculus, because it was supposed to be like a trigonometry slash pre-calc class.
yeah.
What ended up happening was we did trigonometry the first semester, second semester COVID, so we didn't really have the option of doing pre-calculus, or yeah, pre-calc.
Oh, you had it during the COVID time. That's actually
I
terrible.
had it was my junior year.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, so junior year was supposed to be pre-calc and trigonometry. The trigonometry happened, the pre-calc did not. Senior year, I took stats because everyone was like, "Oh, stats is supposed to be easy," and I was like, "You know what? Sure, I'll try doing an
And did you
easy."
listen to them?
What'd you say?
Did you listen to them?
Yep, and I was like, you know what? Fine, I'll just do an easy class because I don't feel like going to the school and learning and doing stuff because I just was doing like all my schooling and stuff at home because I didn't. First of
Yeah,
all, I didn't even have a ride to school anymore. Or because I was taking the bus and they stopped doing the bus to my neighborhood, so I was like, I don't even have a ride to school. Um,
that's actually terrible.
yeah. So I was like, I'll just do schooling at home. So I was like, you know what? Fine, I'll just take like an easy class. And then, so I took stats. Stats wasn't hard, but the teacher was the problem. I
Uh,
I understand how statistics work. It felt like the teacher didn't understand how statistics work. You know how like they say like, oh, 1/6 times, like the probability of rolling something on a
yeah,
dice or whatever, right? Like, oh, it's like,
yeah.
oh, it's supposed to be like a 1 in 6 out of 1 in 6 chance if you roll a dice once.
One
It's
is yeah,
it because if you roll a dice once and you get like a 1, it's supposed to be like, oh, that's a 1 out of 6 chance, right? But if you
yeah,
roll the dice again, it's supposed to be but it's supposed to be like a 1 in 36 chance to get a 1 again or something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah,
Because it's 1 out of 6 times 1 out of 6.
yeah.
Well, in my mind, I was constantly thinking like, okay, well, there's literally the saying of probability has no memory. So technically, the chance is still 1 out of 6. It's not 1 out of 36 because probability has no memory.
That,
So
that that's that's not how it works.
it is how that works.
No,
Yeah, it.
it's a 1 out of 6 chance to get it again. You're right, but to get it back to back. If you like, say you want to get 1 out of 6, you want to get a 1 and 1 back to back. Getting it back to back is a 1 in 36 chance
Yeah,
because
but
you have to roll that 1 in 6 twice.
but that's not how it's like phrased though. Is it in all these problems? It's like, oh, what's the chance of rolling a one in like 1 out of like a yeah? What's the probability of rolling a 1? Oh, it's 1 out of 6. Okay, what's the probability
Yeah,
of if you do it if you roll the dice again? What's the probability of getting a 1 again? Well, it's just
oh,
one
yeah,
out of six.
yeah. But if it said it could get them back to back,
If it says back to
then
back, yeah,
it's 1 in 36.
because then it's not just you're not just isolating that one. Like it's
Exactly.
it's not just a one isolated scenario. It's like you're using the past scenario for a future calculation. Yeah, I get that
Yeah.
whole.
Yeah, if it's completely different, it's like, oh, then what's the chance of getting another one? That's just a 1 in 6.
Yeah, that's exactly how it's like
It's
freaking.
not asking for what's the chances that you get another one, like
Yeah,
back to back.
yeah.
Like if you want 2 1s in a row, then it's it. But each one separately is 1 in 30 and 1 in 6.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but again, like I said, my statistics teacher, the questions aren't, and I fully, whenever it comes to math stuff, I feel like word problems are just really dumb, anyways.
Yeah. You want to join physics then?
Oh, I loved physics. I
Oh, really? It's
loved physics. The thing is, like with physics, I had a good teacher, so maybe that's why.
yeah,
I had a really, really funny. Oh, sorry, I just fully messed that up. Whatever. But yeah, with physics, I had a funny teacher. Like there was a time when I had my backpack, because this is like I don't remember. I don't know when in terms of the COVID timeline this was. Why did I do that? Sometime I don't know, but yeah, this was also my junior year, so it actually would have been pre-COVID. But we were allowed to like bring our backpacks into like the classroom and stuff. And so like I had my backpack next to me while I'm just like sat at the table, and I don't know if you guys had this, but in all the science classrooms they had like the hard, like whatever, I don't even know what the tables were made out of, but they were all like black tables that were like, it wasn't like a normal desk, right? It was like
oh,
this
I is it like
science.
the long table,
Yeah, well, it's
or
like
is
you
it? Is
can
it?
you can sit like two people. There's like two
Oh
people
yeah,
And so
I
it's like
actually have those exact black tables in one of my classes.
yeah, exactly. Like I had that in my physics class, I had that in my chemistry class. Like we had that in my literally every science class that we had those tables. Um, and but so I had my backpack next to me while I was sat at the table, and and the teacher just came, like my physics teacher came around, and he just like barely like bumped into my backpack, and he's like, "Oh my god, he's trying to trip me!" You know, look at he was really funny. He ended up retiring the year that my the year that my class graduated. So,
Uh,
but yeah, he was a funny he was a good teacher. So it's like
yeah,
that's what I would
my,
need.
my my physics teacher is like amazing. It's crazy how much of a difference having a good teacher makes on
Yeah,
your impression on a class or a subject.
exactly. Yeah, I there's another scenario that just always like I think about as well. Mainly because it was entirely my fault, and my teacher like fully saved me. And I don't mean just like no, I mean like like literally saved me.
Oh,
I mean it save might be a bit of an overstatement actually, but basically I almost lit myself on fire once.
oh,
Um,
what?
so there was a like a Bunsen burner going, and I wasn't paying attention,
Yeah.
and because we were like looking at the front of the classroom or whatever, and I was like backing up, and because like there's like there's the countertops and stuff around the edge of the classroom, so I like was just like backing up
Yeah.
and I was expecting to like, but someone had left their Bunsen burner on, and I didn't like wasn't looking behind me,
Oh
and I
no.
fully almost just like had my jacket like go into the Bunsen burner. Like my arm on my jacket, and my teacher grabbed my arm and just pulled me, like like pulled me away. Yeah,
That's
almost
funny.
almost fully lit myself on fire.
Good job. Good job.
Thank you, Dragon.
Though it would have been pretty lit though, right?
Yeah,
Hmm.
exactly, exactly. See, if anything, the teacher ruined it. Instead of having a story of "oh, I lit myself on fire," now it's a story of "oh, I
Oh,
almost lit
oh,
myself."
I had to be saved by my teacher.
Yeah, I had to just. God, teacher really ruined future stories. Gosh.
Yeah. You could have told Yonk how you're so tough that you can survive fire, but now you have to tell him that you're so weak you have to have your teacher save you before you can talk.
Exactly, exactly. And the thing was, it was a woman teacher. She was probably like 5'2". I don't. She was very like wasn't very tall. Like if I tell that story to Yonk, I've already shown Yonk the video that I have on my phone, but I have a video on my phone where because there was a fight at my school,
Mhm.
like when I was in school, and I wasn't there to watch it, but it was in the gym, and it got recorded and like posted onto like one of my friends' Instagram accounts,
Uh-huh.
and it's fully like the gym teacher that I had at the time because he taught like weightlifting. He wasn't a very big, like he wasn't very tall, but he was very like he was a very muscular teacher. Like
Yeah.
anytime that he would give us a workout, he would do the workout with us, but add like a plate onto each side of whatever the workout was. So it was
Wow.
like what'd you say?
I'm just wow.
Yeah. So it would
Most
yeah.
of the gym teachers from my school, they don't work out with the students. They're just like, do this, guys.
Yeah. Well, that's like how that's how like especially when I was getting like going into like because I took gym basically every year because I just enjoyed working out. It was like
Honestly, I keep this. I say that gym class is one of the hardest classes. because I am not built for physical activity. I would much rather be sitting in one of my AP science classes than any
Really?
gym class
I
because I
loved.
just
Wow, I loved weightlifting. It was so fun. Like I
okay,
feel.
Sam, you might like this, but okay, picture this in your head.
Yeah.
I am a 5'6", 17-year-old who weighs 120 pounds.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? That
Not someone who's
makes.
built very tough.
I. Yeah. No. I weighed. I was taller and weighed more than you at like 16. I think. Like I was. So yeah. No. That makes sense. That makes
Yeah,
sense. Um.
I do not have the physique for it.
That's fair. That's fair. You know what? That's fair. You. Yeah. Okay. Because I took like
Cog-
I. Yeah.
like cognitively, throw anything you want. If you want me to lift a weight, I'm gonna.
You remind me of my cousin. My cousin is like he is he's currently like 24 or something like that, 25. He is as skinny as possibly can like possible that's possibly yeah, whatever worse as it possibly can be, right? Like he is so incredibly
Uh,
skinny. He you can't he works on cars surprisingly. But yeah, no, he is
wow.
just really really skinny. Um But he said he has like tried to gain weight before, can't do it. Like he just can't gain weight. Um,
Oh yeah, I understand. You know Thanksgiving people normally gain weight.
yeah.
I lost a pound. I don't understand where this stuff goes, but it just leaves and never returns.
Do you like exercise at all? Like,
I mean, I, my school was huge, so I walk like at least a mile a day because of getting
wow.
to classes,
Okay, you know what? That's fair.
and
That's
that's
fair.
all. That's with carrying like a 10-pound backpack.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That makes sense.
That's my exercise.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay.
And I also have a job where I just stand all day and move around. So
Mm-hmm. That would definitely help then. Okay, that makes sense. Um.
nothing with the arms really, other than
Okay.
lifting a pencil.
um. But that makes sense. You know what, Dragon?
Yeah.
That understandable, man. Understandable. I had a like, so we basically could choose. So it was, so obviously you have like 2 years of like you have to take gym class for like 2 years or whatever, right? Do you guys have that?
Ew. Oh, we only had it for one.
Okay, for us it was like you had to have 2 years of gym class. So first
Yeah.
year is like I was a freshman, took normal. It was just like normal gym. You just do like all the basic stuff. That's when you do like the
Yeah.
fitness gram pacer test, that sort of thing. Like we did that like first year, right? Um,
Yeah.
so that that's just like normal gym stuff. Second year, we did weightlifting becomes an option for like juniors, or not juniors,
Oh, really? For
sophomores.
us, like, for me, the first year we did like we ran a mile every Wednesday, Tuesdays and Thursday we did weights, and then
Wow,
like Mondays and Fridays we did like stretching and like yoga stuff.
that's yeah, no, that's completely different than what first year was like. First year is literally like the most basic stuff in the world.
Wow.
Like I said, like you get like
I
fitness.
see why you guys have 2 years.
Yeah, it's literally just like fitness gram pacer test, and sometimes you'd like jog around the gym. Like they play a song and then you jog around the gym for the time for however long the song goes on for. Um, and then
Yeah.
maybe like sometimes they'd set up like a volleyball net and you'd play volleyball or what like just like there was some very like or like you could just continue to like basically walk around the gym. Most of like
That
first
just
year is
sounds like
just walking. What?
no. That just sounds like my middle school gym.
Yeah, it's literally no different. My first year of high school gym, literally no different than like a middle school gym. like how that works. Second year was weightlifting becomes an option for like sophomores and above. So weightlifting, yeah, went into weightlifting sophomore year with like a couple of my friends, and then it was really nice. So you were supposed to pair up, but I had two friends. So, but the teacher
Yeah.
let us be like a instead of just being a duo, we could be a trio.
Uh,
Um,
yeah.
and so it was very nice of him. I think it was mainly because there was like an odd number of students, anyways. So
Oh yeah.
it was like
There had
yeah,
to be one.
yeah. Um, so that was very nice. But but yeah, so it was nice just like being able to like hang out with friends while like doing the weightlifting and stuff. It was a lot of fun. And then obviously we had like the PRs and stuff like that. We did like deadlift, bench, and squats, and I think that was like the major three that we did. I don't think we did.
For
Yeah,
for us, we did like different dumbbell workouts.
yeah,
We
yeah.
did like we did the bench press, and that was pretty much it. Just that and a bunch of dumbbell stuff.
Did you guys not do like any leg anything? Like anything leg? Or
Mm. I mean, we did running. We ran a
so
mile.
you guys did cardio is
Everyone.
basically like
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
We literally didn't do any cardio. I don't think there was any cardio in
Oh,
weightlifting. Like it wasn't until like the
wow.
very end of the class, like literally like the final like our final exam for weightlifting was like run a mile. And that was it. Like that was the exam. The final exam was run a mile. Um
That was my final as well.
that yeah. But other than that, I don't think we ever like actually went out really running or doing anything like that. We just mainly did like
Huh.
weightlifting. But there was a time where we did the well it's called like fire why can't I think of what they're called now? Firefighter like steps or whatever, where you like basically go up a flight of stairs and then you run back down and then you go back up again and you
Oh,
just keep doing that like in a circle. We had to do
it was
that.
funny. What was funny? I remember when I used to play soccer.
Yeah.
Whenever whenever we would like lose badly, our teacher made us do that up one of these flights of stairs at our school, and this stair, like there was like 50 steps, and
Oh
we
my
had to
god.
do that for so long, and it was so painful.
Well, we did it outside and it was on the bleachers that we would go up and down on.
Uh, no, we had
Uh
like actual outside, just a tall staircase that we did it on.
oh, okay.
We would
Interesting.
go up, run around, go down another flight of stairs, run back over, and then go back up.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool then. That's pretty cool. Definitely did not have anything like nothing. I don't think we did. We really did not do much cardio. I'm realizing like cardio was not
Oh,
really something that we did in that class.
yeah,
Um,
that's funny.
there was a there was a time where we did. There was a time where my like I'd say I quote unquote friend. He's someone that like was friends with like one of my friends. He was
Yeah.
he was in the class and he threw a cone like a just like one of they probably use cones right like
Yeah.
in the gym and stuff. He had taken a cone and he threw it at one of the teachers and then he like
What?
ran away and like he kind of like hid and stuff. So no one saw him do it. Like none of the teachers, no one saw him do it. My our weightlifting teacher comes up because it's only his class that is like supposed to be up here. Because we were like, this was it because they basically the gym my school had basically like two gyms that were like connected by like a hallway. Um,
Yeah.
they weren't very big gyms. Like neither one of them was very big, but they had two. They had like a new gym and an old gym. And the old gym had that's where you would have like the assemblies, all that stuff, and they had bleachers that kind of like folded up. And so there was like room behind the bleachers. And that's where like the
Oh.
weightlifting class would be
Oh,
and just for like practice or whatever, or like stretching and stuff. And then there was actually like a weightlifting room in the new gym. So you basically, in the old gym we would be stretching, and then we'd go into the new gym for like weightlifting, right?
yeah,
And so we were like basically like waiting in the old gym area for the teacher. So he comes up and he is like pissed off because of like, he's like, which one of you threw it? No one was saying anything. I didn't even,
yeah.
I never even I didn't see him do it. I just saw a cone get thrown, and then, um, but I'm pretty sure like one of my friends saw it or whatever. But the teacher made us for the entire. How long were your like gym classes?
Um, 50 minutes.
50 minutes. Okay, our classes were like 45 minutes ish, maybe. Um,
Yeah.
but but for about like I'd say like 15-20 minutes of that class, he made us do push-ups.
Oh
Um,
my.
because he was just waiting. He was like, this can end when someone tells me who threw the cone. Um,
That.
and then And then after like 15-20 minutes, he was like, you know what, fine, whatever. No one's going to say anything. We can just, get to our workout or something for today. So yeah, we started to work out after like 15 minutes of doing push-ups.
I
Um,
couldn't. I couldn't do that for 50 minutes.
after the class, the kid that, like I said, that was friends with one of my friends that threw the cone, he comes up to
Yeah.
us and he's like, oh, thanks guys for not like saying anything or whatever. I don't remember. He just, yeah. I just remember that. I just remember that day.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Just thanks for not saying
Yeah,
anything.
thanks guys for not saying anything. I'm like, if I
Thanks, guys.
knew it
I know
was.
you guys had to. I knew you guys had to struggle through all that workout, but just thanks for not for
Yeah,
snitching on me.
thanks for not saying it. Like, if I would have known. I didn't like the kid. Did not like the kid. So, would have had no problem saying something. Would have had
Oh
no
yeah,
problem at
if
all.
I had to go through that, I would have said something. Just if I knew, I would have just said it. I do not care. People's actions lead to consequences. I don't care.
but uh but yeah, no,
Because for me, if someone's willing to do something, you're willing to put up with the consequence from it.
yeah. No, it makes perfect sense. Yeah. Um but yeah, I just remember like there's so much stuff that happened. Oh yeah, and I was telling the story about the fight. I completely forgot about that. But yeah, there was a fight in the gym, and my
Yeah,
weightlifting teacher, the one that I talked about, like I said, big guy, not very tall, but he was like a big, like very muscular,
yeah,
right? Um, like I would say he was probably like 5 foot, 5 foot, 5 foot 5, maybe like 5 foot 6. I don't remember at the time. Like I was taller than him basically, and he wasn't very tall,
yeah.
but yeah, he
It's just like a
was.
big.
Yeah, he was, like I say, very muscular, right? Um, an easy 200 and something pounds, like 240 pounds, probably, right? So
Yeah,
big dude, right? For his height, right? Big dude. Oh my god, this guy is going crazy. Um, but but yeah, there was a fight in the gym, and like I said, I saw the video of it on my phone. And in the video, there's like two kids that are like fighting. Or they're like going at each other, like they're like yelling at each other or whatever. And so
yeah,
he comes over, he's like, oh guys, break it up, break it up. Um, he grabs one of the kids and is like holding him like from behind, like he's like grabbed the kid from behind and is like holding him. Um, and then the other kid kind of was like just off somewhere, and then the teacher lets go of the kid that he was originally holding, and he goes over to like talk to the other kid. Well, that kid that he was holding, he's coming back, he's like getting ready to like keep arguing or whatever. The
yeah.
teacher, the gym teacher, that I was talking about, he grabs the kid and body slams the kid onto the floor.
What?
Like, I have a whole video of it. Like,
He just body
he
slams.
just fully body slammed the kid onto the floor.
Oh, I would love to see that happen to people fighting at my school.
I want to see if I can
Wow.
like. Because it's definitely a bit of an older. I should still have it because I remember I showed it to Yonk. I sent it to Yonk. Uh, there's also another video that I have of like um where two kids are or not or one kid is like, I don't know what happened, but the crazy thing was this is like my classroom. I was in the classroom at the time of this video. When this happened. So it was so crazy. But it was like a couple of kids that I didn't know, but they like I knew of them because I've seen them before, and they like one of them was in the class and stuff at the time. But just
Yeah.
this kid just comes in, and it comes into the classroom just yelling at another there's just like just imagine this.
Just
We're in
no
the middle.
context.
We're in the what'd you say?
There's like no context, just runs and yelling.
Yeah, no, like fully, like we didn't know what happened. We just uh like there's just a kid. Like I'm just sat at these little. It's like these little like circle tables, right? Kind of like almost like what you would see in like a cafeteria, like these circle tables, just without like the
Yeah.
seats that extend off of it. But it's just like these little circle
Yeah.
tables. We got like we're sitting down and stuff. We got chairs and stuff, and just and like there's a kid like kind of like sat not across from me, but like at a different table that's like a couple of feet away from mine. She's just sat at this table, kind of like with her headphones on. Um, that this was like in the middle of like my teacher's like he was doing like a PowerPoint presentation. This kid that I've seen before comes into the classroom, just is yelling at her. Like this girl that's just sat with her headphones on. He comes in and goes over to her and starts yelling at her. He's like I don't remember exactly what he says. He's like, hold on, if I can get it to be loud enough, I can play it from my phone. Hold on, hold on. There's some kid. The problem is there's some kids talking in the background. Hold on. And he's like, yeah, they're all a bunch of fucking snakes, and so are you. And he's like, hold on.
What an insult, that's neat.
Yeah, I mean, he was just yelling and yelling. Like, yeah, let me see if I can. I don't know if yeah, this is like kids talking in the background, so just ignore them. But just look. I don't know if you can hear that at all, but if that
Yeah,
guy.
I can.
Okay. But yeah,
That's fine. I can imagine.
yeah, he's like, y'all are a bunch of fucking snakes, and like just yelling, just yelling. It was it was crazy. But I did find the video of the kids getting body slammed. So let me pull that up. Try to
That's
make
funny. The fights at my school are so weird. They don't even fight each other. They just try to slam each other into other objects. Like it's pretty much just who can push the other to the ground first. Like who can push the other person's head as far down as they can. It's really all. That's pretty much all it turns into. It actually happened. Like I was just at a lunch table eating, and then just behind me, these two kids just start fighting. I had front row seats.
Okay. The problem is, I could if I could show you the video, but it kind of docks myself in terms of where I live. Let me see if I can.
I mean, I'm not gonna know just from a random
Well,
and chain.
it has the school name in the background. That's the problem. Um,
Ah,
it's fine. Whatever. You know what? I don't care. Dragon, you want to dox me? Go ahead. Let me see if I can send you the video.
I'm not gonna
Uh,
dox you. I don't know how to do any of that stuff online.
yeah, you're good. You're good, Dragon. Don't worry. Can I please phone? Come on, Discord. Let me. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to like. No way, right?
What?
I can't send. My oh no, there we go. There we go. I got it. I got it. I forgot how Discord works and how phones work and whatever. God, I did it again. God, okay. Yeah, I forgot how phones work. Okay. Videos, whatever.
You see. Oh yeah, my school has those same bleachers.
Okay.
Just red.
Yeah. Teachers are like, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You
Yeah,
know,
you're just
that
holding him there.
yeah. And then this other kid like comes over
Oh,
and then
yeah. Whoa. Oh. Whoa. It man just flipped him over.
yeah, no, just fully just body slams him into the ground. Like,
Wow.
yeah, no, it was that teacher when it came to that sort of stuff, he did not mess around. Like,
He just like full on went for it.
there was no hesitation. Like he just fully.
Man just grabbed him and went.
I kind of feel like he wanted to do that. It kind of
I
feels.
feel like he's been waiting to do that to someone and he just needed the chance.
Yeah, he like he was like, oh, this is my opportunity. Let me just.
He's like, finally something to do. Like, there's no way he hasn't just been wanting to do that.
Like,
With how quickly he did it too. He didn't even like
yeah,
pause. He didn't hold the guy. He just grabbed and went.
yeah, he was like, you know what, I've tried, you know, I'm done trying, and I just
Just full on slammed into the ground. And like he looks like a heavy dude as well. So
yeah,
that must have hurt.
that's what I mean. Like that, yeah, that's the guy that you know does the workouts and stuff with us, you know. So like maybe not quite like 240 or whatever, but he's at least like 200 pounds. Like
Oh, easily.
yeah. So you know,
But
yeah,
also, why? I was thinking, this other kid sees the teacher holding on, like this, seeing this big teacher holding on to this kid, and he comes up and tries to punch him.
yeah, no, yeah. He's trying to punch the kid, but he's like almost at that point punching the teacher, like almost getting to the point of punching the teacher.
Yeah. Like, why would you? Why would you do that?
Yeah, and like it does continue on a little bit, like after that, of just like mainly just like kids kind of like swarming around, but
Oh yeah, that happens at every fight.
yeah. Kids are just kind of like swarming around. The kid, I mean, for another at least 20 seconds, I don't know how much longer the actual situation is, but the video itself is like a minute long. So for
Yeah.
at least another like 20 seconds, the kid is just laying on the ground. So, so I don't know if the kid got knocked out after that. Um. Looks like the teacher,
I
like,
mean, wait, was
yeah.
he just laying on the ground? Did the teacher got off it?
No, I get the teacher is like kind of like holding him on the ground. Yeah, it does look like he's
Oh,
kind of like
alright.
holding him down on the ground. So, um,
That's really funny.
oh my gosh. Yeah, no.
Wow.
I'm gonna see if my friend, like, this, does he still? Let me look. See if he still has an Instagram account. If he does, it's not called this anymore. That's unfortunate. But yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that just happens at my, like, there's like a couple stabbings at my high school. There was
Dappy.
yeah, I mean, people have been stabbed a couple
Uh,
times.
I mean, something like, I don't know, like, stabbed. And once one of my teachers went to, like, or, like, one of my female teachers, they went to a girl's bathroom and just saw a girl, like, so beat up that they were just bleeding
Oh my god.
everywhere. Yeah, she had to take her to the nurse. Good thing it was it was funny. It was the anatomy teacher as well. He found her like
Oh
that.
my gosh. I mean, if any teacher's gonna find you, I feel like that's the best one. You know, like,
Yeah,
gosh, there's a lot of like, I don't think we ever. Trying to
yeah, and
think
that's
of.
why I don't go into that's why I don't go into the school bathrooms. I don't trust the people in there.
No, yeah, yeah,
There's
100%.
no camera. If there's no cameras, I'm not safe.
Yeah, I mean, the most that we really, I think, I mean, I'm trying to think. I don't think anything bad really happened to the bathrooms. I mean, we had people like smoke weed and then light toilet paper on fire. Um,
We've had people like put a ton of stuff into the trash cans and then light it on fire.
yeah, like we get crazy people. We got crazy people in my high school, but we didn't have like, we had like violent people. We didn't really have like like crazy like pyromaniacs. You know.
Yeah, like we have people that like because people vape now. They put
Yeah.
a ton of them into the toilet. And sometimes when they get flushed, because it's playing against the side, it causes a fire.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because of all the chemicals.
People want to like burn your school down. Like,
There was one time we had like 3 fire things
mm-hmm.
in 3 weeks.
Jeez. Oh, oh, there goes Dragon. Hey, welcome back, Dragon. What just happened?
I have no idea what just happened.
What did what? Were you on your
Uh,
computer?
no, the thing is, I didn't even join back. It left automatically and joined me back.
Maybe like an internet. Whatever. Okay, that's weird. Maybe
Yeah,
just Discord kicked you out for a second or something. I don't know.
the thing is, I didn't even click rejoin. It automatically brought me
Yeah,
back.
if that is very. I don't know if that's like Discord or your internet or whatever, but okay, that's weird.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I thought that was just like you moved me to another group or something.
No, I didn't.
Huh.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't even have my hands on like the keyboard right now. I mean, I'll get back into GTNH just while I'm waiting for it to become daytime. I still need to set up an area for like creepers and stuff spawning. Um,
Yeah.
but but no, yeah. You were saying that you guys had like a fire thing or whatever at your school.
Oh, like the fire alarm went off. Like we have to do a whole evacuation.
Oh, yeah. Okay, makes sense.
3 times in 3 weeks.
Jeez.
Yeah, every week we had it. And the thing is, this was like during the winter, and it was getting kind of cold outside. Like
Oh
we didn't
God.
want to be out there.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd prefer to be in there with a fire. It's cold out here. At least it'd be
Yeah, it's
warm.
warm in there.
Yeah, like
It's actually one of my teachers was the one who put it out every single time because they can't. These people are so stupid. They put it in the same bathroom every single time.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, like
Just
guys.
like at that point, just like check the. Don't they have like cameras at least like outside the bathroom to like
Yeah, they
check?
have them outside pointing at the door.
Good, so they'd be able to see who was doing it.
Yeah, they probably were able to see
Yeah,
it.
that's funny. That's really funny. I mean, like, yeah, I don't think we had anything like that really happen.
No. Hmm.
Um, hmm. We didn't have any like school shootings.
Oh yeah, we haven't either.
We had we had this like a couple of school stabbings. We had yeah, we didn't really have any like. There's a lot of weird stuff that happened. Um, I guess there was. Yeah, there's some weird stuff that happened, but not necessarily because there's crazy. Depending on your
Yeah.
definition of crazy. But I mean, there was like a kid that took his clothes off during class, but I wasn't there for that. Um,
You sound disappointed.
he, the kid. I mean, to be fair, the kid in question had like some mental,
Oh,
issues. So like, to be fair,
yeah.
I remember. See, this isn't a thing. See, we had like some weird teachers too, right? Like, one of the teachers, she was the human growth teacher, right? Because like,
Yeah.
basically it's anatomy or whatever. Um, we had actually on like a couple of occasions weird things. That class just in general was very odd. There was a time. I think it was like one of the first classes. She was teaching us about condoms, okay? And
Okay.
she was like, "Okay, if you're a man, this is." She was like talking to the girls. She was like, "If you're ever with a guy and he says that he's too big for a condom, the teacher takes a condom and puts the condom entirely around her hand. Okay, she, she
Oh,
just put her hand in the condom." Just to show that like anyone can fit in a condom, I guess. Like no excuse. Like
okay.
yeah, there was
Wow.
so like there was like I said, that was like one of the first like classes. Um, there was another class where luckily I left early. Um, because I had like an appointment or something. This was like I think during the time that I had braces. So like I had like an orthodontist appointment or whatever. But so I had to like leave early. But it was during the time that before I had to leave early. So like I said, I didn't get to experience the whole lesson. But the lesson was basically we had to look at genitalia that had STDs.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah,
my like uh was medical terminology teacher. He made us make a slideshow. Every person in the class had made a slideshow with pictures and presented.
ugh, that that seems
Yeah. Interesting. It was
yeah.
yeah.
No, yeah, that doesn't. That's gross. Why would
I
you?
I have no clue, but we had to do it.
That is. Yeah, no. No. I think I'm okay. I think I. I remember there was a time. A completely different topic. This is an English class. I completely didn't finish the work, and I did this a lot in school. I barely ever like finished. I never did homework. I mean, I never cared to do homework. Homework to me was just like a waste of time at that point. Like it really homework has always been for me like I just think it's stupid. Like why are you making kids go home
Yeah.
from school and then
You
still
have
do
us
school?
8 hour. You have us 8 hours a day. Don't take away the
If
rest that we.
if you can't teach me what you need to teach me in 8 hours, maybe you should be a better teacher. Maybe it's your fault.
Yeah.
Like maybe you're the problem, right?
Like me, I even if I have homework, if I know that I'm gonna have some time to do it before the class the next day, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, that's fair. I
Like
mean,
like right now, I have biology homework, but I also have lunch before biology, so
yeah, that's fair.
I'm
See,
not wasting my time.
yeah, and it's like with my little brother. He is. This was when he was in like just in like first grade, right?
Uh-huh.
He's in third grade now. I think, pretty sure. Um,
You don't know what grade he's in?
something like that. He's something along those lines. Um, but there was a day that we spent like from the moment that he got home until he had to go to sleep. We spent that time doing homework.
Oh, I remember those days. That's
That's he's in elementary school. That is ridiculous to have to
yeah.
spend that much time doing homework. I'm pretty sure we got to a point where it was just like I'm like I started just doing the homework for him because I was like, this is stupid. This is stupid to expect this from him.
Yeah.
I got a sword. I got a sword.
Is it good?
It has looting 2 and sharpness 3.
Nice.
It has knockback 2, but that's fine. It doesn't matter. Whatever.
Oh yeah, you also have to make a spawn without graves so that you could get zombie villagers and witches.
Yeah. I'll do that eventually. Like, I'm not doing that right now. That's amazing though. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
I need to.
I remember some days I had so much homework that it was literally I got home and did it, and then I went to bed and went to school the next day. Like, I've never understood. Luckily, there was this one school that I went to for like 2 years.
Yeah.
They were like, pretty much their entire philosophy at that school was like, you don't have homework unless you don't finish your classwork.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah.
Yes, it was great. Everyone finished their classwork and we had time to be kids.
That would be amazing. Yeah, I don't know why all schools don't just do it that way. That makes way more sense.
Yeah.
That is so incredibly dumb.
Because with homework, there becomes a point that students aren't learning, they're just memorizing how to do it.
Yeah. You're
They're
not.
just running through the steps.
That's basically what homework feels like to me. It's just like you're just memorizing things.
It's just like, how like, can I just get these steps done as fast as possible?
Yeah.
All it is.
Yeah. Homework has always been something that just didn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of pointless. Like at a certain point, it has no purpose.
Yeah. I agree. Which is why I'm actually somewhat excited for college, because I've heard there's really not homework every day.
Yeah,
Other than just studying.
yeah. And I mean, to be fair, that's how it was for me. It's literally just there's not. Well, we at my college, the one that I went to, we still had like homework. But it was a lot of like you just do it at your own pace. The biggest problem with the college that I went to wasn't the work itself. It was the fact that to be able to access the work, you had to pay. Yeah. So the thing was, my dad worked at the college that I went to, so my
Yeah.
tuition was free. And then I had a $10,000 scholarship, which so like that also like helped out a lot, right? It was a community
Yeah.
college, so it wasn't like that,
Yeah.
it wasn't that big of a deal, right? So, but the problem was all of my so like I don't remember how much each one cost, but each class was a quarter, right? It wasn't a full semester; it was just a quarter. And
Yeah.
normally the classes would be, oh my gosh, one class for like the tuition for one class, which is why I'm like really glad that my dad worked there. One
Uh-huh.
class was at least like in the thousand, almost like $1,000. Some of the
Wow.
classes were over 1,000. My calculus class would have been $1,100. Um,
Wow.
and that was just for the. And remember, these are classes that aren't even a semester long. They are a quarter of the year long.
Oh, so you have to pay 4 times?
Yes.
Wow.
Um. So yeah. So no, it was insane. Um.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Um. But But yeah. So it like again, I luckily didn't have to worry about tuition, so that wasn't the problem that I had. The problem that I
Mm.
had was that on top of tuition, you had to be able to pay. Again, I don't remember how it was for all the other classes, but you basically they basically there was like we did it through like Canva, right? I think pretty sure it's Canva or Canvas, something like that. Canvas, I think.
Yeah.
Whatever. Use this in like high school as well, right? But
Uh-huh.
we did it through that, right? And so basically the also why did I remove whatever? It didn't make any sense for me to remove that. Sorry, I'm getting like lost because I'm making a lot of mistakes here. Um, but yeah, so we did like some of that. It was through like Canvas or whatever. I don't like again. I don't remember exactly what it
Yeah.
was, but we did it through that. And so the teachers would like send out work and stuff, like normal. And so you could do the work on there. But the problem
Mm-hmm.
was there was also work um on like some other website that the teacher doesn't tell you exists. You just kind of have to like figure it out yourself.
What?
And um and then on top of that, to be able to even access that work that exists on a website that you don't know, or well, it was on like you basically had to go through like the school website and then go to like this other part of like it was like my stuff. You basically had to go through this like whole chain of like things that you had to do, right?
Yeah.
To be able to actually access the work. Um
No.
and and once you
Oh.
reach that, then you had to pay for my calculus thing. It was $175.
Oh my
You had to
God.
pay for the other half of the work that you had to do. And
That's
the problem
what?
was is that it wasn't like a small portion of your grade. It was half your grade was the
Oh.
work on this website. So if you did not have the money to pay, or you just didn't want to do it, or you didn't know about it, I didn't know about it, like I said, because I was never told about it. So I did. So the first time I didn't even know about it, and then it wasn't until like towards the end of the year that that my teacher was like, "Hey, yeah, actually, your grade is like not doing great." And I'm like, "Why?" And then I go back and look, and it's like, "Oh, because I have all these freaking assignments that I didn't know it even existed because I just had to pay $175 like 10 seconds ago to even be able to get to this part and be able to access the homework, the work."
I, I really hope my school doesn't do something like that.
Yeah, it was incredibly dumb. Um, 1 second. One
Yeah.
second, Dragon. Give me yeah.
That's really dumb. They didn't even
We're,
tell you about it either.
we're setting up there's a server that I
But not
run
only do you have to pay for it,
that,
you also
hold on.
don't know.
there's a server that we're setting up, and we're currently voting on a mod pack. It's public. Anyone is free to join it. And we're currently like voting on a mod pack to play. Currently, Gregtech is in the lead. So if you want to join, you're more than welcome to. And you can vote on Gregtech if you want to like play it with like other people and stuff. Okay, sorry, I'm back. But no, what were you saying, Dragon? You started talking. I couldn't hear.
Yeah, it's just crazy that they didn't even tell you about it. You had to pay for it.
Yeah.
And you were doing bad in the class because of it.
Yeah. So that was like, yeah, that was for, so to get through like my calculus class, I had to like basically rush through at the end of like the quarter. And it was that way
Wow.
for like literally every class. For my Python class, because I didn't really need to. I mean, I still was a little rusty on Python because it had been like 5 years at that time since I had like taken a Python class or whatever. I really done much other than like some of my own stuff with Python. But the biggest problem with that was you needed the textbook to be able to access the work and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the other thing that came along with when you paid for the like
Oh
hidden
my
work,
god.
was that you would also get access to the textbook. So with the calculus thing, I could access the textbook. I just didn't know about the work, right? Because because online there was a textbook on, like they have like online versions of textbooks, right? So I
Yeah.
just found a free like calculus online textbook, and I was doing all the work through that. Like it worked fine.
Yeah.
But the problem was then that I didn't know about the hidden work. So I didn't need the textbook for the calculus, but I needed the work that I couldn't access, right? That's why I had to pay.
Yeah.
For my Python class, I had to pay because I couldn't access the textbook. And the problem was they didn't they didn't have it like in my Python class. It wasn't like, oh, they didn't just send the work out on
Mhm.
Canvas. They would send out the problem number, and it would be like, here's the problem numbers that you have to do from the textbook. So
Huh.
to be able to do I tried finding like an online version of like a free online version,
Yeah.
couldn't find it anywhere. Like I tried finding, I couldn't find one. So I ended up having to pay for that one too.
Yeah. That's when I go. I'm just gonna try to find as much online as I can.
Yeah, the biggest problem was all of this was coming from my own money because the $10,000 scholarship that I had didn't cover stuff like this. It only covered tuition. Tuition was already covered because of my
Wow.
dad working there. So yeah, so I was
That.
having to pay for it with my own money, which I had like no money. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I couldn't do anything. So I ended
That's
up having to drop
terrible.
out because I didn't have enough money to cover those costs.
What do you do now then?
I mean, like, I have a job now. Like, I work in like cybersecurity now, but that's all because I like basically self-taught myself cybersecurity.
Wait, they hired you without a degree?
Yeah, because it was through my. It's a little awkward how I got the job, but it was through my ex-girlfriend's uncle. He knew
Oh.
someone at a cybersecurity company. He learned that I was interested in doing cybersecurity, so then he got me a job.
Oh. Wow. That's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. This was like probably like 2 or 3 years ago now.
Yeah. Well, at least you're doing good now.
Yeah, yeah. Now it's like now things are mostly fine. But yeah,
No degree needed as well.
yeah, exactly. That was the really nice part about this job is, yeah, I didn't need I didn't I think normally you probably would need a degree, but because I knew someone and he was like, oh, I'll vouch for
Yeah.
you, so it was it was nice of him to do that.
And which is also good, like now, even if there's something happens and you like leave that job or something,
I have the experience. Yeah,
even though you don't have a degree, they can see that you know how.
yeah.
So you're more likely to get hired in the future.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's
So
pretty.
that's a really nice part. It's just it was a mess at the beginning. It was very much so quite the mess.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I was looking forward to college too, and then I actually got there and was like, college would have been great if everything wasn't so expensive. Because yeah, being able to choose like what classes you take, that was all great, but they don't tell you that it's gonna be very, very expensive.
Yeah. So the thing is, like, my parents and we've like been preparing, like, planning for it for years.
Yeah.
So we're good.
Hmm.
Like, I'm doing community college the first 2 years, and then I'm transferring. So it's gonna
That
save a lot.
was that was kind of my plan. That's what I was hoping I could do, but
Mhm.
didn't end up working out that way. So
Yeah. Yeah, but still ended up in good in the end. So that's all
yeah,
that matters.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was yeah. They were so annoying just dealing with.
Yeah, that does suck.
Yeah, but it happens
Yeah.
for like especially for a community college. It was crazy how much because
But
we would.
like the community college I'm going for, tuition is like 3 grand.
What do you mean for
Like, like like,
just
the
a year?
classes are like, yeah, 3 grand a year.
That is not much. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
yeah.
know.
There's a
I don't know which community college you went to, because there's some like 4-year colleges that are like 14 a year.
jeez. Yeah, no, I think I just fully got scammed. I think we just were
Yeah.
getting fully scammed because it was like we would get sent the bill, but then we would just be like, I just call my dad and be like, hey, can you But yeah, it would say after that we would get like the bill back. Like they'd basically send us a bill, and it would say like here's the price for the classes and stuff. And then I'd call my dad and be like, hey, this is my classes. Like, can you deal with it or whatever? And then the bill they'd send us another like bill, but it would like have it all crossed out, right? So we wouldn't have to pay anything. But yeah, it would be like $800, $1,000, $900. Like it would be like, and these were like individual classes.
That's crazy. Like the one I'm going to, I think I looked, and like it's maybe like $45 a credit or something like that.
$45 a credit.
Yeah,
That's
like let
like
me.
nothing.
Yeah, let me look.
That is crazy. Can you? Can this baby kill me already? I'm trying to die here.
Let me see. Let me look at the cost for class. Yeah, it's $46 per unit.
That's insane.
Yeah,
And
and I think
is this per semester?
no,
Like,
it's $46 per unit, and you need like 60 units for the first 2 years.
oh, okay. Yeah, I don't. Let me look up. Let me see if.
Oh, like units is, yeah, it's 60. It's 160 units. No, it's wait, it's 60 units for 2 years.
Um. Yeah, it says for this, it says $70 per credit hour. I looked up the
That's
thing.
crazy. Yeah,
Oh, they are fully. There's no way this is not how much it costs. Maybe it's how much it costs now or whatever. But this is crazy. Actually, yeah, they're freaking includes tuition. Yeah, this is for a
yeah,
year. 20 grand per year.
for a community college,
Yes.
that is not a community college, sir.
Yeah. That is. Yeah. No, this is crazy.
That is wow.
And that says for in-state. It says out-of-state is 21 grand. Like, it's insane. No, this is insane. Yeah, $70 per credit hour.
Wow, that's double what I'm going to be paying.
Per week. Yep, and you need 12 credit hours per quarter. So you need 48 credit hours per year.
Because yeah, wait. It's 60 for 2 years because it's 120 credits for the entire like all 4 years of college.
Yep. So wait, you said it's 60. Wait, what? What?
It's 60 for 2 years because all of college is 120 and that's 4 years.
So it's 30 per year for you. It was 48 per year for us. So it's double the price, and it's also like almost a little bit more than 1.5 times as much as you need. Like, students may enroll in more than 25 only with approval efficacy.
Yeah, because ours is it's full time is like 15 units a semester.
Mm-hmm.
A semester.
Yeah, no, it's
Let's see.
Again, so hold on. I want to
50 times 46. That's 690 per semester of just base class payment.
So 48 times 70.
Oh, that's actually not bad at all.
48. There is no way that tuition would be 3 grand. Students enrolled, you get 1 credit hour typically represents 1 hour of classroom instruction per week. Oh, okay, I see. Wait, but that's only what? Per week. 1 hour plus 2 to 3 hours of outside study time per week. That's 1 class. What? It's saying 1 hour of classroom instruction per week for an 11-week quarter. So you basically would have to be taking 1 class per quarter.
What?
That's what it says. It's saying 1 credit hour typically represents 1 hour of classroom instruction per week for an 11-week quarter.
Yeah. So that means if it's like a 3-unit hour class, you go to that class 3 times a week for an hour every day.
I guess that makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. And you do that for 11 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, per quarter. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Plus 2 to 3 hours of outside. So, because it says students enrolled in 12 or more credit hours per quarter are considered full time. I'm pretty sure I had classes that were only like 2 credit hours though, or 2 credits.
So that means you just went 2 times a week for an hour.
No, but the thing is, I didn't go to I did the college stuff at home as well. So it was just like I did the work and stuff at home. But I had to
I don't know where you went, but they ripped you off.
Yeah, no, it was insane the amount that you had to pay.
Like at that rate, just go to like a 4-year college.
Yeah. I'm actually curious. I'm gonna take a look because there is like a normal like a 4-year college as well. I'm gonna check to see.
And check the rate that they are at.
What's the? Okay, yeah, that's what it is. Let me see. But yeah, 20 grand per year is crazy. As the
That's more than some 4 years in my area.
yeah. Um. What? Yeah. For undergraduate degrees, a minimum of 120 credit hours is required. This is at the
Yeah.
4 year that I'm looking at. But that's over the course of 4 years. That's 30 credit hours a year. 1 hour, minimum of 2 hours per week for approximately 15 weeks. The standard applies to all courses. Um, at least 30 of the last 36 credit hours. Students taking 18 plus must have a 3.0 GPA and a 15-hour load and receive approval from their course of approved by them. I have no idea what this stuff means. 1 hour, a minimum. To 1 hour, 15 minutes minimum of lecture, and 2 hours of out of class work each week. So 1 credit hour at this 4 year is 1 hour of lecture and 2 hours of out of class work.
That's not bad.
1 hour of contact time and 2 hours for each week of it. 2 to 4 hours of. Oh, okay. This is the different types of. So it depends on the class, I guess. Yeah. Okay. It depends on the class. Credit hours are established. Okay. This is so cheap. There's no way.
Yeah, I don't know what's
I'm looking at.
going on at the college you went to.
I'm looking at the 4 year. This is. Wait, why are the rates different for on campus versus off campus? What?
I have no idea.
On
Colleges are weird.
on campus seems so much. Is that why it was more expensive for me? Because I was doing it at home?
Oh, maybe.
That's gotta be what it is.
But
That's
weren't you forced to because it was COVID?
no, not at this. I mean, actually, let me think, because this would have been. I graduated in 21. Um, and then 20. I went to college in 23. Or like not 23, or like 22 to 23. Was I
So
think
this is like towards the end.
yeah. But I just didn't have I didn't have a way of getting there. That's the problem. I didn't have a ride to the college.
Mm,
This was it basically kind of still the same problem that I was having in high school, where I couldn't. We did not have a ride for me to actually get to the college or anything like that. So,
yeah,
uh,
that's
but I mean, I guess maybe that's why it was so much more expensive, because I'm looking at the rates for online classes, and it's like if you were a student at the school, you paid like $300. If you were not a student at the school, if you were doing online classes but you were like a resident, like you were in the dorms, you were paying like $300. If you didn't live at the dorms, it was $675.
wow.
Yeah, no, all of these prices are like at least double, sometimes triple, if you don't live at the dormitory.
That's crazy. Oh, they really just want to screw for whoever can't drive there.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, no, this is ridiculous. Out of state. Yeah, out of state is crazy. Okay, tell me why. This is okay. Living on campus. Yeah, if you live, wow, personal. I mean, I guess transportation. Why would transportation be the same? I don't. That doesn't make sense. Living off campus. I'm looking at like the per year cost. Um, this is at the 4 year. I'm looking at the per year cost, and it's like 28,000.
Yeah.
But if you're living, it says if you're living with a parent, it's like 18,000 because it takes into consideration like transportation and personal expenses and things like that. Which, I mean, so if we just look at like tuition and fees, and why would housing and food be included in that? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you're living at, oh, okay, I guess it says if you're okay. So it says basically it says living on campus, you'd be paying like 23 and a half thousand, not including like personal expenses, transportation, whatever.
Uh-huh.
If you're living off campus, you're paying 24,000. If you're living at home with a parent or whatever, then it says 14,000. These are all like estimates.
Yeah.
If you want to not be an undergraduate and you want to be an actual graduate, then everything is more expensive. This is all ridiculous. Like, this is insane. This is all insane.
Yeah.
Wait, why would undergraduate be more expensive than graduate? I don't understand. What? I don't get it. I'm not even gonna try to understand how this stuff works. I give up. I have to go soon anyway, so